that well defensively. And we tried to do a number of things with switching. And I wasn't sure how it would work on such a good passing team and shooting team, but it worked really well. Our bigs did not get beat off the guards, and our guards did not get hurt in the low post, which was a little surprising to me. And when you hold a Bellarmine to 10 assists in a game and 32%, you're playing good defense. Offensively, what I told the guys, we're a good shooting team, but you took the wrong type of shots. When you try to shoot a three off a pick and roll or a staggered screen, that's the time you want to get in the lane. And the best three ways to get a three are an offensive rebound with a step in, or dribble penetration throw out, and a low post out. And we weren't doing that until the second half. So I was really pleased in some areas. We know we have to work on. I got a chance to see who gets nervous at the Young Center for the first time, and I think, without question, I think a couple of our freshmen were real nervous, and then they settled down a little bit. So it was good that I got a chance to see the other guys, and I thought Jalen did a tremendous job. And Nano, when he stays out of foul trouble, played really well also. Those two guys stuck out. Mango did a very good job on the backboard also.
What do you think Nano? What do you think Nano has to do to stay out of foul trouble?
You know, I just think at the end there, I thought, you know, on the one call where the guy was backing him in, I didn't think it was a foul. And he just got to stop reaching in like he had on the fifth. But Nano's a lot like Montrezl Harrell in terms of today's his 19th birthday, but he's very smart. He really knows the game like Montrezl knows the game, so he'll figure that out.
What about Snyder's improvement?
Yeah, he didn't shoot the ball. He's been one of the better shooters. He didn't shoot the ball, but you know, anytime he understands the point. I mean, Trey is learning the point. Q knows the point. So you know, those two guys will play a lot together. And basically, what I told Q is that don't let starting or not starting bother you. At the end of the year, you'll be 1, 2, or 3 in minutes played, and that's what we're all about.
Coach, your big guys.
As far as Jalen Johnson goes, after the last scrimmage, you said you wanted him to play like a floor man. Did he do that?
I thought he did a great job tonight. He was playing like that the first 3 weeks. Then he tailed off a little bit. Like I've always said, these guys are great guys. The toughest thing in practice is the second team, no matter who you put on, keeps beating the first team. And I mix it up, so it's not like, but they're just all so close that it's tough to single out outside of Damian Lee, you know, and Shinano maybe, who the best guys are.
Is this going to be a better free throw shooting team?
Y'all couldn't be worse, right?
But I mean, it seems like everybody.
Even Nano made 19 in a row the other day underhanded in practice. And, you know, at least it looks like it's going to go in now. You know, we were very good offensive rebounding off his free throws last year.
Coach, your big guys seem to have a lot of length, but they also have a lot of quickness from, you know, the top all the way down. Is that going to be a big advantage for you guys this year?
Yeah, I think, you know, Ray Spalding does some things. You know, every single day he's highest in deflections. He's very quick. They're all very quick. And it would have been nice if Motts threw down that dunk because he's playing so much better in practice. It's going to take him a while to get there, but he keeps the ball up now. He ball fakes well. His shot looks better. His free throw looks better. He's coming on. So we don't have any fear putting any of our big guys in the game.
Paint touches were a focus at the end.
Second half.
At the end of last year, though, you brought it up so much. Now, when you get those guys the ball, are they more able to score and convert those?
I thought Mango made a great move. He got a pass. He head faked. He took a power dribble, and I thought that was a great move. He wouldn't have been able to do that last year.
What do you think of Bellarmine? What do you think of this Bellarmine team?
You know, I thought this would be a very close game because they're a veteran team. We're an inexperienced team, but I was surprised. I think they're going to have a great shot at being a Final Four team again. I think that they're a better free throw shooting team than they are tonight. But I think we did a very good job in switching, and when you switch with them and they can't get the ball to the right people, it hurts them. But they're one of the best passing teams, shooting teams in the nation. They're fun to watch, and it's a great game for us to have to work on our defense because from every underneath out of bounds play and every option they run, it's either backdoor, it's either screen to screener action. You got to be really alert. That's why we switch so much tonight.
Coach, 17 assists on 23 made baskets. Is that just because of all the extra practice time so early?
I think it is, but also what's impressive to me, you know, we got 34 deflections tonight in a low-scoring game, and I think our guys learned from this game tonight because we You know, Trey's a really good basketball player, but he's got a lot to learn about our defensive system. Like, there were a lot of plays that he gave up easy baskets because he doesn't understand what we do yet, but he will understand it because he's got a lot of heart.
How much different is it for you coaching guys like Trey and Damian who come in, they're gonna play significant minutes for you, but they're, just here for the football?
You know, it's a one and done and a different option, but if I could get one of these guys, they're probably someday gonna change that rule, I would imagine. But if you could get one guy like that every year, I mean, we would have been in a total rebuilding mode this year if it wasn't for getting those two guys. Because you can see that Donovan's got a lot of talent, Thing's got a lot of talent, Ray's got a lot of talent, but they're freshmen. And they're still gonna make freshman mistakes, there's no way around that. But when you get two guys who have been the key component to their team and everybody's trying to stop them, that experience is invaluable.
Where do you see Jalen making the most progress?
I just think when he plays with such awesome energy, you know, he got on the floor for loose basketballs, offensive rebounds, made tough moves. The first 3 weeks he's playing just like that. And then the next 2 weeks, he backed down. Then Anas looked good. Then Mats looked good. They were all taking turns. The only consistent guy has been Mango. So if he can give us what he gave us tonight, that's a pretty special performance because he was 6 of 8 from the field with 10 rebounds.
What kind of leader can Mango be for this team compared to some of the past guys?
I think all three of these guys have great leadership abilities. You know, Trey is the ultimate positive person that gathers them all the time. Mango's the guy that keeps them laughing, keeps them loose, keeps them passionate. And then Damien everybody looks up to. So the three of them are special people. It's unusual. It's a very unusual group. Not since '87 have I had a team like this. And as you get to know them, you'll understand it's not just chalk talk. They're an incredible group for 2015. You don't see this too much. Like at the end of the game, I forgot, I'm getting old, but Jay Henderson, I forgot he's on our team, because he just transferred in. And I only have 6 coaches making $1 million plus. They didn't mention a word. But Nanu said, combined, Nanu said, hey coach, you forgot Jay. And I put him right in the game. So they really care about each other, which is a great sign. The coaches said, the hell with him.
Speaking of your coaches, though, what does it mean to have Ralph back?
Well, I'll end it with this. One of the great stories I've ever heard is Ralph missed practice yesterday. He was supposed to come back. And he got on a flight, and they canceled his flight. So he shows up the next day at 7 o'clock, it's on his flight. So, he's had these heart problems. And all of a sudden, the guy says, we can't go to Charlotte or wherever he's connected. We have to go to Fort Myers because our landing gear, something's wrong. So they go to land in Fort Myers, and they go to hit the bottom, and the plane goes up again. So now he's really worried, and they do it the second time. So they finally land it. It's not like, but he sees ambulances and trucks and fire trucks coming out, and he's saying to me, he said, I know it's Louisville doing this to me. I know it's Louisville. As he lands, he goes to get up, and the flight attendant's yelling at him to sit down. He says, I got to get, not nitroglycerin, he's got to get this pill because his heart's out of flow. So he's going up to reach, and she's telling him to sit down, and he's grabbing his heart, tells my heart. Well, she thinks he's having a heart attack. So now he gets the pill, and they get off the plane, and there's these 3 ladies in wheelchairs, and they're all talking about Ralph, and they have a gurney ready to take him from there, and he refuses to get on the gurney. He has to sign a waiver, and they're trying to get out because he thought he grabbed his heart and said he's having a heart attack. And that's his way back to Louisville. So it is great to have him, but there's always a story behind it. All right, thank you.